tournament, so we'll have to see which one of these team it is. Is it the team newcomers or the old fogies? Old people,
Old people. You hear the GP, you're old.
He told me I'm supposed to tell something nice about him. Sorry, I got it wrong.
Well, your mustache is pretty good. But you'll see that on the player cam after the game. They are already starting swinging. Tatuman and Aperture seem to be taking the lead as of now, as they got some big damage on Khanage already.
Already, like at the start, they managed to get them secured on the right side of the stage.
And Numa gets knocked out, even harder to keep alive in doubles. And oh my lord, even Aperture getting in on the beating that Tatuman was
3-on-1.
My lord.
Yeah, especially like Ike is like really good character to kill Luma overall, and in double is like you have so many more opportunities to kill that little star.
And it's looking like the blue team had a little rough start, but they've been doing a decent job of splitting up the red team now, which is what you need to do. Because their team formation is, it's kind of terrifying, you know.
Indeed,
the great wall and the cannonball that can fire from behind it.
Oh, nice!
Knocked in the back by one of those forwarders.
Indeed, that was like a good combination. First Ike hitting from the left side, and then Peach like, no, go back and off the stage.
That's what makes these hard-hitting characters like Ike and Peach so scary in doubles, because you can't...
Oh, really good timing on that. Didn't even hit his teammate.
I don't know how he managed to pull it off, but Khanage living.
Yeah,
after he was supposed to die from a back throw, GP rushing in with the dash attack and somehow avoiding his teammates.
Unfortunately, this time he managed to hit his own teammates.
Well, it's a loss he can't afford, as both of the red team are already down a stock and GP is still sitting pretty. It's just over 100%, but...
Nice, he managed to save his double jump, not going to get Gimp from that.
That's what you need to do as Iron. One of his absolute biggest weakness. His recovery is so susceptible to Gimps.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe a lot of new players have trouble, you know, Gimp in the ether, but if you know about Ike, if you know what you're doing, he is just sitting down off stage.
Indeed, he is. One thing, of course, that you usually see, at least in casuals doubles, is like Ike is a counter. There's always going to be moves hitting around, just like that up smash, actually killing without Luma.
Yeah, sometimes you just jump into the fray with a down B and see what happens, you know. Yeah. But this is top 8, and I don't think
we're not going to see that here.
Nah, especially because GP is a big fan of counter, as far as I'm aware. And he is doing just fine at using it. It's still at 0% on his second stock.
Yeah. That's
big punish on Tatuman.
Oh, nice kill on the right side with the Sonic, and here we go with the Rosalina gets sent off. Is there going to be any? No edge guard. GP deciding to like, okay, I want my positioning better to be better than this. I'm not gonna like go in.
Yeah, and this is what they need to do, man. They've been splitting up red team all game. Oh, whoa. And in the confusion, they sometimes hit themselves, probably because this is their first time teaming.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he did get the hit on Tatuman also, but not enough to kill.
Yeah. So that trade was definitely not worthwhile. Aperture, he got caught on the parasol, and GP actually comboed off of that. That's on not only character synergy, but knowing exactly.
Oh, another up smash coming from Rosalina, just taking that stock. We're at even stocks. Oh no, I'm sorry. GP is still one. That tank.
Yeah.
You usually don't see Ike like having a lot of stocks.
You think this is a relatively new stock, but Ike has just not been getting hit at all.
Yeah. Which is, it tells something of GP's like talent, because in this kind of fray, when you have Sonic and if you don't get hit, like, how do you do that?
I think GP is playing very actionary. We see Khanage being very aggressive, going in on the shield with back airs and down airs. Whenever they try to escape, that's where GP meets them with that big Ragnall, I think. Yeah, it's a Ragnall.
Ragnall. It looks more like just a slab of metal than his sword, but it still hits hard. Oh, another up smash, but this time it's coming from Peach, and here we have a 2-against-1 with 3 stocks on blue team.
Tatuman is all alone, and he is not having a good time.
Oh, Ether!
The stage spike with the Ether?
Yeah, that Ether has like a ridiculous hitbox. It hits below, above, everywhere. You have to time it out. Yeah,
the way it works, it starts off with a giant hitbox the size of the explosion, but for about 7 frames, like an incredibly long time afterwards, the very tip of the sword that's pointing downwards will retain its hitbox.
Indeed.
So, so you'll often see the late hit connecting, but if you go high, then you have a much higher chance of escaping the hit, because the frames on top last way shorter.
Yeah, but this is, I mean, Tatuman is like gallantly trying to survive over here, but this is just always, when you start to reach the higher percentage, it's just like, it's just an eventual thing that you will take a stock. Oh,
there it is, there it is. The sword through the stage, still hot from the flames, and he gets sent off. Tatuman did not go down without a fight, but I will say that he definitely got knocked around a fair bit.
Yeah, and and that's little fan like, oh yeah, it's getting hot in here.
That's the trademark. That's the Khanage trademark. Now, where would you like to see Tatuman and Aperture go? I mean, FD did not work out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they could abuse the fact that Sonic does have that really good pressure.
Yeah.
So they could actually go for a smaller stage.
I would totally agree with that, because I think in doubles, the wider stage actually favors the team with better positioning synergy, and you're more likely to find that in a seasoned team like GP and Khanage.
Yeah.
So, in a stage with more chaos, yes, the big hitting moves of Ike and Peach will be even more terrifying, but hopefully they just won't be out-positioned so hard.
So they go for a kind of a middle ground. It's kind of it does have those platforms that can help in to like getting in, and
but at the same time, it is about as wide as FD.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to see how well they can use those platforms to their advantage.
Yeah, of course, Rosalina is absolutely terrifying on stages like this. You do not have the higher blast zone benefit you get on Battlefield, but you still get shark with those incredibly powerful aerials.
Yeah, right now they have managed to secure like the center of the stages themselves on the red team. Let's see how can they use it, because of course in any of Smash matches you want to have the positional advantage on this stage. The closer you are.
Oh wow, there it is! Luma!
Nice!
Khanage was way up top, and that's what I'm talking about, man. It's, it's so scary.
That's really good like awareness from Tatuman, realizing, okay, you're in a like death zone, you're gonna die.
And at the same time, you know, props to Aperture for keeping GP at bay. That was what I was talking about earlier. You know, Ike, not the fastest guy, not the greatest mobility options. He just could not get past Aperture fast enough to help at Khanage.
Yeah, that's always like, that's the most important thing in teams. You have to be able to protect your friend. You have to be able to help them out.
That's definitely the big weakness of this team, even though they are...
Oh, another one! Tatuman going on a roll over here.
Even though as a team they're really great at that, their characters are just a little bit underwhelming in the speed department.
Yes, indeed. It can be really hard. Oh, but they do hit hard.
They do hit definitely hard, which is even more dangerous in the chaos that doubles provides. Still down in stock though. Tatuman on the verge of losing his though, but he's chasing Khanage up and up.
Yeah, and they decide to go for the 101 edge guard. So that's a thing you can... It's nice up B, and...
Khanage with the creativity.
Yes, indeed, and Aperture was off stage, so he couldn't even go and try to harass Peach after that up B.
Fortunately for Tatuman, he can definitely afford it. You know, Khanage is at the same percent where Tatuman died around. So if he is not careful, which he is not, then we might see him lose his stock fairly soon.
Oh, nice. He tried to read out that like high recovery, but unfortunately just misspaced that back air. Oh!
What? The Luma! He was in position! And the crazy thing is he just let it rep even though Aperture was already there. But that was a nice awareness by Tatuman, noting the percentages. Aperture not quite in that percent. Khanage definitely was, and this is the result. A stock ahead on GP and Khanage.
Yeah, most definitely a risk worth taking. Like, at that point, like, Aperture could have maybe died, but the probability of that was so low that, yeah, just let it rip.
Yeah, especially because they were sort of in the lead already. So even if you take both of the stocks, it's kind of...
Yeah. Oh, really good dash attack, but
you know,
Aperture's still living.
And that's actually quite surprising, you know, Sonic not being the heaviest character, and Ike with rage, that dash attack. Whoa!
A bit too greedy from Aperture trying to get that. One of the things is in doubles, you might want to prioritize, like, okay, either you do edge guards 2-on-1 or you let the person come back and focus 2-on-1 on the guy on the stage.
I mean, they had the lead all game, but because of that, the blue team is inching dangerously close.
Yeah, indeed. It really depends on how long can the stocks tanks of both teams, GP and... and there goes GP.
Yeah, he spot dodged, but Tatuman was there, or at least his Luma was there.
But at the very least, Khanage is like, okay, we're going to take one stock from you guys either. We're all two stocks on both teams.
So after a great start from the red team, the blue team has managed to damage control into where they at least have even stock counts, despite the high percent of Khanage.
Yeah.
That's the big question. Can Khanage stay alive? But he's playing just as aggressive as he was at the start.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and here comes the opposite. Oh, that could have been bad because Sonic was already waiting above Ike. Like, okay, if you get hit by an up air, I might actually get my own up air on you.
There goes he dash attacked into a smashing Luma, and he pays with his stock. GP all alone versus Sonic and a Rosalina.
Oh, they have the team. They have the combos. That Sonic's down throw is a really good, like, you get a grab, you almost get an, like, it's so easy to connect an up smash.
Almost every character can do something real sick with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not looking too good for GP. It's not just the fact that it's 2v1. The other characters aren't even close to kill percent yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that
I
should
mean,
be
maybe a random forward smash might kill Sonic, but good luck trying to get that. Oh, and this is the bad thing. Sonic can really easily gimp that ether recovery.
Yeah, it's a rough life for Ike.
Now let's see what's the edge guard.
Yeah, the thing is there's
nice.
nowhere to go, you know.
Yeah.
Jump, Aperture can do no reaction. Same thing for normal get up. If you roll on, Tatuman's just waiting.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, he went down, and I don't think he could have done anything about that, honestly.
No, unfortunately, there was like literally nothing he could do in that situation.
But they get another chance in game 3, and the thing is, they really played hard when it got split up, even harder than on FD, because the platforms really helped the Tatuman Aperture with the juggles. So I would love to see him go to a more flat stage, and obviously Tatuman and Aperture are probably going to ban FD.
Yeah, it really depends on the ban. After the first match, most definitely FD is going to be banned, so that means Smashville relatively flat.
Yeah, it's rather small, which I think would sort of benefit the less practice team, honestly. However, Luma's going to die even earlier here, because the hits that send her tumbling have a better chance of sending her off stage. And GP and Khanage both have incredibly hard-hitting forward airs that kill the side, which are going to be even more effective on Smashville.
Indeed, this will be really a match of who gets the better positioning in this stage, because over here, because Smashville being so the blast zones on the sides are so close, you don't want to be so close to them. So the center of the stage is the place you want to be in. Exactly.
Especially Tatuman, because you can see it right there. One good hit on Luma, and there's no more stage to catch her.
Now we're going to have to see. This is actually a 2-on-2 right now. I realize that it's always 3-on-2 when Luma is around, technically.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, no, it's not even a joke. Tatuman is the kind of guy who will send his Luma out there and get those cheeky up airs when he's not even close. We saw it in game 2.
Oh, nice. Aperture coming to the Tatuman's rescue, making it harder to. Because Rosalina is kind of easy to edge guard because of her up B has no hitbox. Oh, this is bad. You're in between Sonic and Rosalina.
Yeah. The thing about that is, Rosalina is so floaty that she does have a lot of time to just fall.
Oh, nice back air.
She can just fall and stall. Oh my lord, God is respawning with an instant forward air.
Realizing, okay, you're gonna...
he up smashed his teammate. That's not what you want to do. And on top of that, it's GP who stays alive.
Yes, indeed. That was okay, we're gonna exchange stocks, but nope. Ike's I'm way too buff for this.
Okay, excellent air dodge read by Aperture, using the spring to pressure him with his presence, doing the little foot clap to set him off.
Both of the characters on red team are really excel at killing upwards. So the good thing is that with Sonic's spring, he can actually send Rosalina way up, which is you have so much pressure when you're above these two characters.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the scariest places to be. Okay, excellent punish by Tatuman, not going for the team combo on Khanage, but electing to punish an incoming GP.
Oh, good awareness, realized, okay, JP is going to come on just dash attack me. Rosalina's shield is kind of small right now, but it's not going to be that big of a factor right
both
now.
Khanage and GP off stage, plenty of time to get it back up to full.
Yes, indeed. Oh, that's always...
Oh, wow, he got both of them, but only killed Khanage.
1-for-1 apparently in this match.
That's the kind of fortunate situation you really don't want to deal with in doubles.
Yeah, but JP immediately pays it back, takes that stock from Aperture, evening out the stocks. Actually, we're pretty much almost dead even. Both stock tanks are around 83 immediately, and 20 and 20, and they broke the great balance. Oh,
okay,
just comboing the
Luma. Don't even care about the rest.
Nice. Really good spacing from JP, realizing, okay, I'm just going to forward air, but I'm not going to hit my teammate, just one who's being grabbed.
Okay,
kind of a wild up smash. Another wild forward smash, taking the stock. Let's see. Oh, actually coming down with the counter, realizing, okay, don't hit me. Now let's see.
Oh, he's just punching that Luma.
Yeah, jab. Oh, nice call out on the jump.
Going deep.
Again, almost dead even. This is really close. Grab. Oh, just pummeled. Didn't actually go for the throw.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to keep track of who is exactly at what percent in doubles.
Yeah.
So I guess a few misplaced pummels here and there are gonna happen. Tatuman and GP They seem to be duking it out, and that is...
Oh, nice
wow.
confirmation! Zenny's Racket just throwing Sonic out like, okay, you're off.
How did Sonic get there in the first place? Did he get hit? Was he in
Yeah, JP sends him all forwards.
Oh, wow.
I think it was jab.
And then Khanage with the crazy finish.
Yeah, just realizing, okay, batter up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and there it goes. Sealing the stock at the top.
Was a good game.